ultimate egg sandwich today at the Young's house, and I'm so excited. Who loves a good breakfast sandwich? I'm talking about not just a regular breakfast sandwich, but a good breakfast sandwich. That's what we're making today, and I'm so excited to show you how I make it Gina Young style. You're gonna need you some bacon. Now listen, I know there's people that don't like pork. I get it. Get you some beef bacon or some turkey bacon. I got the bacon and we're going to pepper it and make that thing taste good, right? We have our eggs because we're going to make up some eggs. And I got two types of cheeses today. I have the yellow American that's going to be so creamy and it melts very well. And then I got some sharp cheese that's going to give us a little bit of a tang that I'm looking for. Okay, your butter. Whatever kind of butter you want to use. And in my pan, I have some oil. We got some spices to make everything taste delicious. We got salt, pepper, and some parsley flakes for a garnish. And we're making up some toast. Make sure your hands are clean. Breakfast sandwiches is on the menu. It's the ultimate egg sandwich. You all are having a great day today, and if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here video today. If I can get this bacon open, we'll get started. First thing we're gonna do for our ultimate egg sandwich is we're gonna get started on our bacon. And if you're familiar with me, you know that I love to put my bacon in the oven. I feel like that's the best way to cook it. You know, you don't have to worry about nothing splattering. You don't have to turn it over. We're gonna pepper it and make it taste good. Let's get this into the oven on 350 degrees. We're drinking a cup of coffee right now, and I wanted to come in and ask you all, have y'all seen the man that he was sitting in his, it's like the funniest thing ever. And when I see it again, it's like I laugh hysterically, like I can't stop laughing because it's so funny to me. So the man is sitting in his car and he's talking about how he went to go get a cup of coffee, right? But for some reason, his brain, it is not letting him say cup of coffee. And he's like, yeah, so, so it's kind of like this. He's like, yeah, so I was going to go get me a cup of coffee. And he was looking and he was like he was looking in the air like this, like what is wrong with my brain, right? He was. And he was so confused. He was like, I went to go get me a cup of coffee. He could not get it right. Y'all, when I tell you it's the funniest thing on earth, you have to see that video because it's so funny and he's funny too. I'm watching it and I'm showing my family this video. Here I am laughing hysterically, and now I done forgot how to say cup of coffee because he says it so many different ways. And at first my husband was like, what is he trying to say? You know, and like I said, so many times of watching it, I couldn't get it out. It was like he done messed me up so much where I couldn't say cup of coffee. And I was like, this is a good one. If you want a good laugh, I just reminded me. So when we looked at because you gotta always go to the comment section. The funniest people on earth is always in the comment sections. And one of the comments was, I would immediately think I was having a stroke and start panicking. And every comment on there is so funny. You have to see it. I put it in the oven without my pepper. I do want to pepper it. It just makes the bacon taste that much better. You hear me? Let's get that in the oven. Taking this out of the oven, the whole house smells amazing and my coffee tastes great. Let's go ahead and make up some eggs. I have some large fresh eggs here. I'm gonna make sure that I whip a nice amount of air into them so they can be light and fluffy. I'm gonna make them scrambled, but I'm gonna make sure that I don't overcook them. You ever had someone make you scrambled eggs and they were overcooked, like dry? We don't want that. We want I'm gonna show you what we want. We're gonna go ahead and put about 2 tablespoons of this sweet cream butter right into the pan, salted or unsalted, you know. And then a little bit of oil that I have in the pan. It's just really so my eggs don't stick, right? So you don't have to put milk in here, heavy cream or water. Just whisk them up very well. While I wait on the butter to melt in my pan, did you know that making the best toast, you have to melt the butter and then put the butter onto the toasted bread. People that are putting butter, like soft butter like this or cold butter onto your toast, it's always gonna be like mush, like kind of disgusting, right? But if you melt the butter and then you put it onto your toast, it's always gonna remain crispy and it tastes so good. So that's just something I always like to tell people because honestly, a lot of people don't know that. And get those eggs right into the pan. I always like to tell everybody, if you're making scrambled eggs, And you want them to taste good and have the best texture ever. Don't salt and pepper it right now. Salt draws water out of things, and if you salt the eggs too early, they got a little funky texture, right? So what do? I put the salt in there when they're like 93% of the way cooked, and then I go in and salt. I got potato bread, so we're getting ready to put some potato bread into the toaster. And how do you all like your toast? I like my toast like light brown. There are people that likes their toast really dark. That's not me. I don't want it too dark. So we're gonna get it going. Go ahead and get that down and take a peek in at these eggs. Peek in at our eggs, and I have a soft spatula that I'm using. I'm not using a fork. I like to do this pulling technique where you push the cooked egg to the middle. Can you all see that? And then you let the raw egg kind of draw out to the outside. And when you do this technique, you're always promised to have the most fluffiest of the egg, okay? See how it's getting fluffy right there in the middle? No turning, we're not stirring it in the pan, right? Just like this, nice and gentle. And we don't have the heat, you know, hiked up too high. Our eggs are like 90% of the way done. I will go ahead, give them a nice flip over. They're gorgeous color. All right, now we can salt them, okay? My toast just popped up. Looks like I need to put it down just a little bit longer. All right, gorgeous. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this heat off so we can cheese it up. And when I say we're gonna cheese these eggs up today, we are going to load these eggs with cheese for our sandwich. We put the cheese in. I just wanted you to come in close and look at these gorgeous eggs. This right here is the most beautiful scrambled egg right there. Yes. Cheese these eggs up. The yellow American, it's always creamy. It's just, I love yellow American cheese. Like, it might be my favorite cheese because of how creamy it is when it melts, and I'm serious. So we're gonna put that on, and then I have this, I thought this was a sharp, but it's actually a mild cheddar. Look at that, on purpose. I'm putting a nice amount, oh yeah. While our cheese melts onto the eggs, you see I put a little bit of foil on it to really get it to melt. I'm gonna butter our toast the right way. Just like this. Oh my goodness, who's excited? Is your stomach rumbling? Is your mouth watering? If so, I don't blame you. You have to get in the kitchen today and make it this way. Cheese is nice and melted. We're going to put parsley flakes because the parsley flakes makes everything gorgeous, right? And then we want some pepper. There we go, lovely. Let's make our sandwich. I'm like so excited here. Are you kidding me? Watch how we do this. Oh, yes, come to me. Ooh, that's it. This is what we're wanting. All right, gorgeous. And if it's a messy sandwich, that's even better, right? Let it fall all over the plate, right? More eggs for this one. All right, and here's the thing. When you cook at home, what makes it fun is you can make your sandwich like you like. Because not all the time you go out to that local restaurant and you ask for extra bacon. Do they really give it to you? No, they never do. But when you're at home, you can do what you want. Make it how you like. Answer this question. Is this the ultimate breakfast sandwich? Sure it is. I'm eating a piece of bacon, y'all. I couldn't wait. Make you some, I know. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Tell the world what Gina Young's doing in this kitchen every single day. And Father, on today, once again, we thank you for this meal, your hedge of protection, your love, your mercy, your love time, your understanding. Oh, and Father, I thank you for what you've already done and what you're getting ready to do. Amen. Stay tuned if you want to bite. You want a bite? We're getting ready to go in, y'all. I am getting ready to hammer the sandwich. You hear me?